here's the same thing. You're getting these signals that your husband wants to improve himself. He goes there to put himself into these crucial 3 days of a mental, physical challenge so he can become a better man, a better husband, a better father. And then the legacy continues. When he changes himself, he will pull you on a journey with him. Friends, and welcome to another episode of the Eva Eckert podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about growth, but growth at Operation Blackside. Have you ever heard about Operation Blackside? And this is not my first episode that I'm talking about it because we constantly go to Operation Blackside. Current schedule, you can check them on Instagram, Operation Blackside, but my husband is the instructor, and we as a family and homeschooling our kids, we go there every month, wherever they have the schedule. So make sure that you're checking this. But why I want to talk to you about Operation Blackside, because anytime we go, the majority of people that come to Operation Blackside are men. There is very rarely any women. And even in the recent class, we have such a small group of women. It usually is like 2 or 3, maybe 4 women showing up. The rest is men. And what stood out this time is the conversations that I've had with men. And that's why I wanted to post this on my podcast, because it's not really just only about Operation Blackside. It's about our life. So when we had this conversation with men, I asked them, what about your spouse? What about your wife? Why she's not here? And that was a silence with these guys. And out of nowhere, they were actually talking to me and saying, you know, it's not for her. She doesn't think like she belongs. She actually discouraged me from coming. She told me that she's afraid. This is too tough. This is too scary. You know, you see clips on social media. You might see clips on YouTube, running up the hills, crazy workouts, maybe the kill house shooting and things like that. But this is all practice, right? We're practicing in calm waters so we can be prepared for anything. And the whole point of it is to not just the men to come, but the women to come. And let me tell you, after being there several times, not only my level of confidence with operating the guns, mixed martial arts raised, but also the togetherness when you do this with your spouse. So look, I get it. And this message is dedicated to women. I get it if you feel afraid, or you feel that you don't belong, or you feel sometimes you want to discourage your spouse, you got to discourage your husband because you feel like he's growing and you not, because you're afraid and he's the brave one, he's going to, grow, and you kind of feel behind. And this is the time that not yet the worry, oh my God, what's going on about the relationship, about our relationship, is more like a signal. Those are signals in our life when we get them and we need to do something about them. Like, think about it. When you stop at the light, right? There is a signal of a changing light eventually, right? Either you're going to go or you're going to stop. And here's the same thing. You're getting these signals that your husband wants to improve himself. He goes there to put himself into these crucial 3 days of a mental, physical challenge so he can become a better man, a better husband, a better father. And then the legacy continues. When he changes himself, he will pull you on a journey with him. So after having these conversations with these guys, I've realized no wonder there's such a small amount of women here. And I think if you're going to change your thinking, you're going to change your relationship, you're going to change your life, you're going to step up to the occasion and say, you know what, I'm going to try. Because think about it. How many times you've been afraid of something, but then you've tried, you actually went for it, and out of nowhere you realize it wasn't that hard. I bet you're going to say many times. But, in life is really the difference between the desires and the fears. It's always like this pulling, pushing motion, like in between. And we are always in between. We have a desire, but then the fear comes. So it's like the total opposites from south to north. You literally on in between these two opposites. So how can you change this? Simply by making a step forward and saying to your honey, I will go with you. I will join you. And using the signal as growth, as, think about it. What kind of operation could you start in your own life? Either is joining Operation Blackside or joining my coaching and joining the 5M formula when we talk about mindset, muscle, motherhood, mission, and marriage. And developing the discipline, developing the energy so you can create the life you truly desire and deserve to have. What kind of operation can you start today? Because if you don't have any plan, you're kind of floating in this life. So if your husband, if your spouse is willing to risk it and go and say, you know what, I'm going to go, suggest maybe going with him. Don't be the one that stays behind. Because let me tell you, if you watched my previous episodes, I talk about this growth. When my husband started investing in himself, I almost started chasing him. I was trying to catch up and I couldn't until he took me on a ride with him. And we both started investing in personal development, reading books, getting educated, and we both start traveling together, being together as a family. Now we homeschool our kids as well, and the kids are a part of the journey. The kids work out with us, we train together, we work together, we travel together. So it can be together. So think about it, how your life can change if you're gonna have this together feeling, like we do. You guys do a lot of things together, and this might be one of yours. So what kind of operation can you start today? Are you gonna join the Operation Blackside? That would be awesome. I'm gonna come. You can come up to me, see me in person. I will shake your hand and congratulate you that you taking this step towards changing your life, changing the relationship, and showing also your kids how brave you are. Because we teach women, the young generation of little girls, are observing us how we are. So if you have a super feminine side in you and you are afraid of it all the time, you're going to realize that the daughter is a copy of you. They are copies of us at some way or another, right? They obviously their own individual beings, but because they're surrounded by us, they have these traits of the character. So what if you're going to step towards the other side, maybe the more masculine side, and say, you know what? I'm going to learn some things. I'm going to join my husband on this journey. I'm going to become the badass girl that I have inside of me, that warrior that I wanted to be. And I guarantee you it's going to help you in life. So I would love to hear from you guys and make comments below. Remember, like and share this episode. Maybe somebody will be curious about it. And you're going to see a lot of different shorts on YouTube, and as well, obviously, on Instagram and social media about Operation Blackside. Pull them out, see what's happening, see what we're doing, see how valuable these lessons are, and how we just wanted to spin the butterfly effect, the ball rolling, right? When you start rolling this little tiny ball down the hill, right? And in wintertime, and out of nowhere, this ball becomes so big. It's like we want to take all these people on the journey so more families are educated. And we feel more confident, right? That's what our legacy as parents is. So again, remember that the superhero is within you. You just need to rediscover it. So forge your power. And remember, may your enthusiasm be infectious, and may your curiosity be for life. Each of us makes a difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. No excuses.